Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel or have stumbled across this video, welcome. My name is Katie, otherwise known as Put Your Makeup On, here on YouTube Beauty Land, and I post videos every Monday and Thursday, and I really hope you get the chance to subscribe to my channel before you leave today. And today we are going to be talking about how to do a full face of makeup with the least amount of products. Basically, how to do makeup with products that you could use in multiple ways. I know waking up for work is hard enough as it is, and using a million different things in your collection is ridiculous at times. So I really wanted to showcase the products that I know tried, true, and tested, and that work well for a wide variety of skin tones as well. So this is how we do it on Put Your Makeup On, and if you want to know how to use products in multiple ways, getting your money's worth, then just keep watching. But being that I am really oily and I want to use the least amount of products, I still very much want to do a primer. And the one that I'm going to be using is the One Heck of a Blot from Soap & Glory, which looks like this. And I'm just going to kind of press it in. I really love to do this primer even if I'm wearing a lot of like heavy glam makeup, if I'm like going out to like a party, for work, even if I'm wearing like tinted moisturizer. I really do love this primer. So if you are really oily, especially in the summertime, I would highly recommend this. So I want to let that sink in while I work on my eyes. Now, one product in multiple ways that I always love to show my clients is a contour set. Now, I'm going to be using the contour kit from Anastasia. There's gazillions of contour kits out now these days. The Smashbox one's fantastic. The one from Kat Von D is also really good. These colors, you could totally wear them as eyeshadows. Why not? So first off, before I go into that, I'm going to use my concealer, which is the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer, as my primer for the eyes. Now this concealer technically is a anti-creasing waterproof concealer. So any concealer in your collection that's waterproof and anti-creasing, I would definitely recommend using it for the eyes. I mean, why not? So first off, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Contour Kit, and we are going to set that concealer with this shade right here. This is a great shade that is actually a matte color, just to set the concealer. And I'm using a flat shader brush for this. We're going to be using only 2 brushes for this look, 2 to 3. So definitely don't be afraid to use your brushes, again, in multiple ways. For our crease color, we're going to keep the eyes very neutral today. I'm going to go in with this color right here. This is a really nice matte shade with a BH Cosmetics blending brush. And we're just going to pop this into the crease. Again, we're keeping the eyes really neutral and minimal today, but I still want to create just a little bit of dimension. I honestly feel 2 seconds of blending, honestly, and you're done. You don't have to go crazy, blend, 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 blend. I mean, like, I'm done already. There's no reason to be going hog wild, especially for work. If you're working in an office type of environment, don't go crazy. So the next shade I want to grab is the highlight shade in the palette, which is this. Of course, you could use any color your heart desires, but since we're using, again, one product in multiple ways, we're just sticking to this palette, and we're going to do this all over the lid, the mobile lid. And we are just going to go up and down. I definitely feel, if you're getting ready for work really early in the morning, I recommend a light shade, because look at the difference that makes with eyeshadow and then with nothing. Brightens up the eye really well, kind of faking those 8 hours of sleep And we didn't even go to concealer. Look at the difference that makes already. We're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, everyone. And whatever's left over on the brush, I like to pop a little bit on the inner corner. And then, same color. And we're just going to do a little bit on the brow bone. If you don't want to do this, definitely, you don't have to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. You could totally skip this step if you feel like it's not necessary. Now, I am actually physically going to work after this, after I'm done filming. So I'm actually going to take this shade right here with a more fluffier blending brush. This is the Sephora number 10 brush. And I'm actually just going to do a little bit more. So super minimal, nothing crazy. Heck, if you just want to do your lid color, by all means, you don't have to do the crease if you don't want to. But being that we're keeping minimal, quick, on the go, that's all we're going to do. I'm going to work. I am going to do a wing eyeliner. And I'm going to be using the Tarte Double End Liquid Liner. This is actually a fantastic product for a 2-in-1 because you are getting your felt tip on one side with your pencil on the other side. So also good for traveling. That way you don't have to worry about taking 2 products. Take 1 product and use them in 2 different ways. And that's exactly what I am going to do. So I already have my primer on. So now that that's perfectly prepped and set and ready to go, I'm going to go in with my foundation. And for today, I'm going to be going in with the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. This is actually a darker shade that does match my tan. I'm using the shade Natural Beige. This foundation, if you're going to be out all day, you know, at the office, at work, wherever it may be, you definitely, you want things to last. You know, it's kind of annoying when you're spending a pretty penny on foundation and it like literally goes away within an hour. This foundation, I gotta say, is really, really nice for longevity. I still would do a moisturizer underneath it regardless, if I'm being honest with you, regardless if you're really oily or really dry. But so now back to the concealer. Remember how we used it as primer for the eyes? Well, now we're going to physically use it as concealer. So again, product in multiple ways. I love it. So I am actually using the shade Light Neutral. Studio Skin by Smashbox actually does have a really fantastic variety of all different shades. So I would recommend, if you are really curious about this concealer, just checking out your local Sephora and get color IQ'd for your shade. If you want to go a little bit lighter, by all means, absolutely. But they do also have shades that will match your exact skin tone. And I am going to be using this with an F64 brush from Sigma. Now, normally I do color correcting, but being that we have to get to work, we have to, you know, get our kids to school and get our butts to work, you know, we don't have time to color correct. However, this concealer does a fantastic job just by itself. It has a really nice amount of coverage where I am fully confident walking out of the house without color corrector underneath it. Now that I'm oily, I do like to set my face with a powder. If you are on the drier side, feel free to skip this step. I'm going to be going in with the Mercier translucent powder, which looks like this. And I'm just going to pop this under my eyes. I still like to take the time to do this to really ensure that nothing creases throughout the day. So if you feel like you don't need to set the face, don't do it. Don't waste time. Going to be going back in with that Anastasia contour kit. I freaking love this palette, you guys. Again, the same color we used in our crease, we are going to use as our bronzer. Yes, again, one product in multiple ways. I don't care. We're just going to pop this in the bronzer areas. Now, again, I can't reiterate enough. If I feel contouring is not necessary for every day. I mean, unless you maybe work at Sephora or in like a makeup store, then I would say maybe you could. But again, for the no makeup days, no makeup is not, it doesn't involve contouring. So I would just skip it all together. However, I do feel a little bit of bronzer won't hurt. You kind of want to give yourself a little bit of warmth to the face. So I'm going to be going in with the Galifornia blush from Benefit, and this is a really nice peachy pinky color. We used on our lid and our brow bone area, we're going to use as a highlight color. Because why not? One product in multiple ways. I'm totally going to make that the title of this video. And we're just going to pop this on the high points of the face. If you're curious how to highlight maybe perhaps more in depth, I do have a whole video on how to highlight, so I will leave that in the description box down below. Also, if you want to learn a little bit more in depth on how to do winged eyeliner as well, I will have that in the video description box down below. So I'm going to pop on a little bit of mascara. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what mascara you use. I haven't worn this in a while, and I really actually want to wear it today. This is the YSL, I think they're called the Lacquers, I think they're called. Vinyl Cream number 410. Really, really pretty color. I mean, like, look at that. Whew, yes. I love the way that these lip colors feel. They feel so watery. They're so hydrating. They feel, oh, I love the way they feel. And once the glossiness kind of dries down, I still have a stain on my lips. So that is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you get the chance to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys learned something new and cool in today's video as well. My main concern was really focusing and teaching you guys how to use one product in multiple ways. I mean, really, I definitely feel doing so, getting your money's worth, is so much more rewarding and using up the product, I feel, rather than just using one product in one way and then it takes forever for you to use it. So, I don't know, that's how I think when I buy makeup, to be quite honest with you. So if you have a favorite product that you like to use in multiple ways, definitely let us know in the comments down below. And like I said, I will have all the products listed down below like always. So if in case you missed anything, I will have everything down below for you guys. And be sure to come back every Monday and Thursday for a brand new video, and I shall see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye!